Good afternoon. I, Vishwaruparath, welcome you all to the digital media platform of Uday India. Here are today's main highlights. Facing the threat of disqualification from the assembly, Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren and his ally, Congress, on Saturday rounded up their MLA, the standard tactic of dodging attempts at poaching lawmakers and bringing down governments. Following a meeting at the Chief Minister's residence, Mr. Soren and the MLAs were seen getting on the buses with luggage and leaving. Later, they arrived at Khunti, around 30 kilometers from Ranchi, and were seen going for a boat ride in a lake near the Latratu Dam. Sources said they planned to return to Ranchi by night. Before their departure, Hemant Soren held a marathon third round of a meeting of legislatures of the ruling alliance to chalk out a strategy to deal with the emerging scenario. Justice Uday Umesh Lalit was sworn in as Chief Justice of India today. President Draupadi Murmu administered his oath as 49th Chief Justice of India at Rashtrapati Bhavan. He succeeds Justice N.V. Ramana, who retired yesterday. Justice U.U. Lalit will be in office for 74 days, a tenure shorter than average. Justice Lalit was involved in some landmark judgment in past and will also handle some major cases in his tenure as Chief Justice. In past, he was involved in the landmark judgment in the Triple Talaq case. Justice UU Lalit studied at the Government Law College, Mumbai, and specialized in criminal law. He practiced in the Bombay High Court till 1985 and moved to Delhi in 1986. Country's export of pharmaceutical products has increased by 146% in April to July this year, over the same period in 2013 to 14. Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya said in 2013 to 14 the export was of 20,596 crore rupees, which has increased to over 50,000 crore rupees in April to July this year. He said the exports of made in India pharmaceutical products is scaling new heights. The minister said India is providing a strong healing hand to the world. The global trust earned by the Indian healthcare sector has led to the nation being called pharmacy of the world. India's booming pharmaceutical industry is not only a great source of innovation and employment generation, but it has also become a global healthcare provider in need. Argentina has expressed interest in the Made in India Tejas fighter aircraft for Argentine Air Force. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar acknowledged Argentine interest in the Tejas fighter aircraft and highlighted the importance of the proposal in enhancing the strategic quotient of bilateral relationships. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar and Argentina Minister of Foreign Affairs Santiago Cafiero jointly presided over a joint commission meeting in Buenos Aires. During the meeting, both the sides underscored the importance of bilateral ties in defense. Nuclear energy, space, pharma, science and technology, yoga, climate change, and economic cooperation. Both sides expressed satisfaction in the bilateral trade, which reached 5.7 billion US dollars in 2021, making India the fourth largest trading partner of Argentina. Nitin Gadkari, the Minister of Roads and Highways, advocated for lower electricity purchase rates. He claimed that certain states do not provide rates that are appropriate given the federal government's stance. Speaking at a gathering in Mumbai, he noted that sugarcane is one of the significant crops grown there and that the government has decided to diversify agriculture to include the energy and electricity sectors. With this, the decision to add 20% ethanol to gasoline according to Mr. Gadkari, has been made. According to the minister, it is now time for the sector to discourage the production of sugar from sugarcane and put more of an emphasis on converting ethanol. 21 universities have been deemed fraudulent by the University Grant Commission. In a letter, the UGC claimed that 21 universities across the nation are operating in an unofficial capacity without Commission's approval. The UGC informed the students that these colleges lack the authority to provide degrees. The maximum 8 of these phony universities, according to the UGC, are operating in Delhi, and 3 are in Uttar Pradesh. It said that Karnataka, Maharashtra, Kerala, West Bengal, Odisha, Puducherry, and Andhra Pradesh are the states that are home to the remaining 10 fraudulent universities. Atal Innovation Mission and Niti Aayog will establishing more than 500 Atal Tinkering Labs in Jammu and Kashmir to nurture an innovative mindset among high school students. ATL is a flagship initiative of the AIM launched by Center to nurture an innovative mindset amongst high school students across India. The objectives of the AIM are to create and promote an ecosystem of innovation and entrepreneurship across the country via interventions at school, university, research institutions, MSME, and industry levels. The programs of AIM cover 34 states and union territories with the goal of leveraging India's demographic dividend by inspiring greater participation in innovation ecosystem. Assembly Speaker of Jharkhand Rabindranath Mahato has sent notices to 3 MLAs suspended from Congress in the cash scandal, who are Dr. Irfan Ansari, Naman Vixal Kongadi, and Rajesh Kachap. This notice has been sent on the recommendation of Congress Legislature Party leader Alamgir Alam to abolish the legislature of all 3. They have been asked to present their case through mail or advocate by September 1. All 3 have received notices in Kolkata itself. Alam has said in his complaint letter that the trio had made offer to 3 other MLAs, Kumar Jaimangal, Bhushan Bada, and Shilpi Neha Tarki, to topple the government. For this, ministerial posts and rupees 10 crore each were offered. These MLAs have given a written complaint about this. 5 senior Congress leaders and former MLAs from Jammu and Kashmir have quit the party in solidarity with Ghulam Nabi Azad, who resigned from Congress yesterday. In his resignation letter, Mr. Azad blamed Rahul Gandhi for destroying consultative mechanism of the party. Jammu and Kashmir Congress leaders Ghulam Muhammad Saruri, Haji Abdul Rashid, Muhammad Amin Bhatt, Gulzar Ahmad Wani, Chaudhary Akram Muhammad, and Salman Nizami have resigned from primary membership of the party in support of Ghulam Nabi Azad. The 32-story twin towers built in Noida will be demolished at 2:30 p.m. on Sunday. Both the buildings in 13 years will take only 12 seconds in demolition. Most people across the country want to see how the twin towers will collapse, but those living nearby fear how their homes will survive. Even if the house is saved, how will they avoid the dust from the rubble of the tower? This place is in Sector 93 and is included in the expensive area of Noida. The cost of a 3 BHK flat here is around rupees 1 crore. The company named Edifice has got the responsibility of demolishing the twin towers. This work is being done under the supervision of project manager Mayur Mehta. He said that they have filed 3700 kg of dynamite in the building. Long holes made in the pillars have to be filled with dynamite. Floor to floor connection has also been done. A $1 billion investment from Saudi Arabia has been made in cash-strapped Pakistan, which is now experiencing both economic and political unrest. The Saudi Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Farhan bin Abdullah told his Pakistani counterpart Bilawal Bhutto Zardari of Saudi King's instruction during a phone chat, during which they also discussed regional and global concerns as well as Saudi Pakistan relations. According to the Saudi press agency, and quote, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, custodian of the two holy mosques, issued a mandate to invest USD 1 billion in Pakistan in confirmation of kingdom support for Pakistani economy and Pakistani people. Unquote. As the nation waits for a new leader, British households had to pay eye-watering 80% higher energy and gas bills. This marked a severe deterioration of the country's cost of living crisis before winter. The regulatory body of GEM announced that its energy price cap, which establishes pricing for customers not covered by a fixed contract with their suppliers, will increase from the current average of £1,971 to £3,549 each year as of October. When Ofgem increases its cap in January, things are projected to get worse with average costs predicted to exceed £5,000 or more. According to a press release from US State Department on the occasion of 5 years since the forced immigration of Rohingya people from Myanmar, the US will significantly increase the resettlement of Rohingya refugees from the area, including from Bangladesh, so they can rebuild lives in US. The United States will continue to assist the Rohingya and Burmese people in their quest for freedom and inclusive democracy, according to Secretary Antony Blinken, by advancing justice and accountability, ratcheting up economic and diplomatic pressure, and defending the human rights and human dignity of all Burmese citizens. The movie Kartikeya 2, starring Nikhil Siddhartha, is currently the undisputed champion in the numbers game. On the first day, fewer than 100 screens showed the movie. By word of mouth, it spread, and in a week, there were more than 1,000 screens. Since then, the Telugu movie has been unstoppable. In fact, it has made 3 times as much money as it did in the first week of release. Kartikeya 2, a South Indian movie with the subtitles, performed far higher than previously released Bollywood movie Dobara, despite being in its second week. Media reports state that the movie had made about 11 crores in its second week of release. Neeraj Chopra, who won a gold medal in Tokyo Olympics, prevailed in the javelin throw event at Lausanne Diamond League with a best throw of 89.08 meters. Neeraj won the prestigious Diamond League meet for the first time as an Indian with his best throw of the competition. Neeraj is now eligible to compete in the Diamond League finals, which will be held from September 7 to 8 in Zurich, Switzerland. He is now eligible to compete in 2023 World Championship. Neeraj Chopra, an Indian javelin thrower, has received congratulations from Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Anurag Thakur for the first Indian to win a Diamond League meet. Mr. Thakur praised Neeraj in a tweet for winning the competition in Lausanne, Switzerland, with an 89.08-meter throw. Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty of India settled for bronze in badminton at the BWF World Championship in Tokyo. In a thrilling 77-minute match, the world number 7 Indian pair was defeated by Malaysia's Aaron Chia and So Hui Yeek. The score was 22 to 23, 20, 18 to 21, and 16 to 21. This was it for today. Stay tuned for latest news updates.